in that 32 ounce. Be the best swig you ever had in your life.
No. Miller High Life got a nerve to say they got a nerve for their slogan to be the champagne of beers.
The king of beers.
Like nigga, knock it off. Knock it off, man.
That cheap champagne, nigga. That shit ain't on New Year's.
Hey, Minnie. Well, we was talking about sound. We was talking about sound bites and drops. I do need that button. I need the Twine button, bro. Yo, y'all ain't gonna tell no deep story, but my nigga Minnie's homie, he grew up with Twine. He used to say the funniest shit whenever you like try to joke around with him or some shit. He just be like, yo, cut it out, man. Cut it out. This is the way he said it. Like, cut it out, man. We need that nigga to give us that drop. We need a nigga to give us that drop for sure.
Hey, yo, we're gonna get it from him.
Facts.
Cut it out, man.
But the platinums, I fuck with the platinums, bro.
I
fuck with Mickey's. I fuck with Mickey's too.
Mm.
Hey, what about them still reserves? Them still reserves, them colorful ones. They actually be hidden. And Four Loko got like a liquor. Four Loko got a blueberry liquor, nigga. Have you seen it?
That shit is heartburn in a bottle, nigga. Heartburn in a bottle.
It looks so good. I had to try it. The color was so beautiful. I had them. Let me give me one of them. It was like $2.99, my nigga. I mixed it with my Sprite lemonade. When I say that was the best drink I had in a minute, don't judge me, fam.
Yo, I used to be in love with the orange for Locos before they got rid of them.
No. Four Locos and juice. I just don't see what's wrong with y'all niggas. I don't see what's wrong with y'all niggas. For sure. Let's like a nigga that smoke, and that's what matter of fact that we wanted to talk about that too. A nigga that drink fucking Four Locos, I just feel like he feels like he has a longer life than a shorter life than he. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he think his life is short. Like that's like, what are some things you can assume about like somebody based on what they drinking at the moment? Like if a nigga's drinking Four Loko, I feel like definitely. Like I feel like you think that your time is coming near, like the end of your time. Like you want to get shit too fast. You want to get drunk. You want to get drunk too fast. Like you don't got no time to pace into it or something.
Yeah.
A nigga you just seen drinking a Four Loko just throw that change out of his girlfriend's baby's drawer to buy that shit.
He need one drink.
Right.
He need one drink that's gonna get him lit.
I feel like a nigga in his 20s. I feel like a nigga in his 20s drinking that shit to just show out like I got a Four Locos and I'm just gonna drink that shit. But I feel like an old head nigga drinking that shit, he's trying to get straight to the chase. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it's a different type of shit. Different type of shit. Say it again.
You about to pull up on somebody. You about to pull up on a female. You need to get that little quick buzz real quick.
Something, you know what I mean? Something. But these young niggas, they be out here just doing shit just to do it, bro. I popped 2 fucking pills and I drank me a Four Loko head ass niggas, bro. Shit is wild out here, bro.
You got him a
Look at me always talking about the young niggas like an old head, bro. I'm done. Let me shut up, bro.
Fuck the young niggas. We love the young niggas. We want to uplift them.
Young niggas just everywhere, just at high. Fuck your upliftment, nigga. Shit.
Yo, Kanye been wilding or not, depending on how you look at it. How y'all feel about Kanye online? No, did y'all watch the Kanye documentary? First episode.
No, but it's on my list. It's saved to be watched. Okay. The trailer got me.
Yeah, it's a great episode. It's crazy to see that these niggas documented that much.
Right.
It's crazy. Right. I was like, well, how much them niggas document? No, them niggas.
That's what happens when you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows you're gonna make it. That's why.
Right. It was the same dude who did the Hoop Dreams, right?
Come on now.
Cootie? I don't know. Cootie?
I don't know. But his mama knew a lot of niggas. So it was just a known fact he was in them rooms. He was going.
You gotta keep it real. Like his mom, like a lot of, not a lot of people's moms and shit, but you know, his mom definitely believed in him, man. You feel me? He pushed that shit. It was a deal to like push that shit to the, like you said, like mom know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And she done sacrifice and met a lot of people for her son and shit.
Yeah.
To that level and shit.
That's what niggas don't understand, bro. That's what niggas understand. Like, it's always, you gotta, like, people know somebody that's in there in some way or fashion, however they got in the room with that person and made a relationship. That's how niggas get in. There ain't nothing else besides that. I mean, you got to be ready, package. You got to have something to offer. But like, that's how niggas get in them rooms, bro. You got to meet somebody. You got to shake hands with the right person. The nigga's mom's been shaking hands for him since he was young. So like that title says, is he crazy? He might not be crazy, but he might be damaged for sure.
I mean, I think Kanye doing what he always do. Like from what I know Kanye to be, like this is the same dude that said, you know, George Bush don't like black people. It's the same dude that went up and interrupted Taylor Swift and was like, I know you won the award, but Beyonce did the blah, blah. It's the same dude that said slavery was a choice. It's the same dude that said that Trump was his dad. It's like Kanye just being Kanye, progressing as he go. You know what I mean?
But I feel like there's different Kanyes. I feel like there's a cutoff point because even at George Bush and everything, I accepted all that. The cutoff point to me is maybe the Trump shit. I feel like that's when he finally showed like he really was. Because at first we thought it was just like maybe he's just being an artist. That's how I felt at least. Like maybe he's just trying to be an artist. He's trying to do different shit. Because I even felt like that Pablo album, you remember the last album he made, the Pablo shit. I felt like it sounded like a runway fashion show. I was like, I get his creative shit he's trying to do, but then everything after that's just weird. You know what I mean? This nigga's over here calling himself that Yeezus shit to me is disrespectful. But I'm not even gonna get on all that. But I just feel like there's different Kanye's. It stopped at a point when he put on that red hat and started talking that crazy shit. Like I just feel like I don't know. I feel like there's different versions of this nigga. So I can't say like it's a progression of him doing some bullshit. I think the nigga's really on some like there's something going on in his fucking head, bro. Like I really think that there's something wrong with this nigga. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's for show. But he did sell $2.2 million in his first week on his fucking device. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I mean, you may be right. What the fuck? I don't know this nigga. He could be like, look at these dumbass niggas buying my shit, and they believe I'm out here. You know what I mean? Look at this nigga advocating for me, this dumbass. You know what I mean? Like you don't know.
What I'll say to what Thoughts was saying is that I feel like all of that stuff that you pointing out are valid, but I feel like chronologically in Kanye's life, all of that shit kind of happened after his mom passed away. And I feel like that shit says a lot.
That's the point.
You start watching this documentary, and Cootie, the person directing and filming it and everything, he's narrating as well. He said something about it too. It was just a certain way, and y'all said it too. It's a certain way that his mom encouraged him. Like whenever he would get down, he could come, motherfuckers not making him believe like he ain't got it. He can come see his mom and then be lifted up and be Kanye again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So and maybe that was a turning point right there.
If his career and the whole Kanye that we fell in love with is a character or is a side of him that came from his mom, the power, came from his mom. That's where he channeled that energy from. Without her here, that shit, I could see it. I could see it. And you're not the next person just because you may not know or relate to how he may feel because his mom is gone. Like that shit can fuck with somebody. I don't know that feeling. I don't want to know that feeling, but I think us as men, especially if our mothers were around, we all fear that day.
Real shit. And we might be a lot different as far as how we talk and how we handle that stuff. And I mean, that's still, I hear what y'all saying too. I was thinking more or less like the way I see it is, no matter what he did, no matter what stage he was in, he was always trying to go against the grain. You know what I mean? Anytime in those moments, he was going against the grain. So during that time, he put that Trump hat on. Nigga was like, what you doing, fam? But to me, he was going against the grain. Everybody was saying, don't fuck with Trump. Don't fuck with Trump. No, Trump is my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like he would just kept going against the grain. And it's almost to the point we talking about Yeezus, right? A lot of people right now ain't trying to hear nothing but that Bible, Christianity, no nothing, right? I'm claiming them again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say I'm Yeezus now. I'm bringing it back. Everything, and that's the more artist stuff too. As artists, sometimes I feel like we try to break the mold, but I do believe that his mother passing is a big element to it. Like he might not have went that same route and said those same things the way he did if his mother was around. He's still breaking the mold, but maybe not with that same energy, like you said. He's not tapping into his mom like he used to because she ain't here. You know what I mean? So we kind of like
being humble,
right?
Being humble,
right?
Yeah. Because she even on that first episode, she even tells him in the footage to like be humble, but you got to still be a superstar though. But you gotta be humble. But you gotta be big. but you gotta be humble. But you gotta, you gotta be confident. Like she's saying, like you gotta be humble, but you gotta be cocky. You know what I'm saying? She was basically it's crazy hearing them talk and how they interact and stuff like that, and seeing y'all gotta check this out, bro. It's on Netflix. It's called Genius. Yeah.
And like I said, and without that consistent guidance, because his mom was probably always in his ear, chopping it up with him, giving him little tidbits. Maybe he was running stuff by her, and a lot of stuff probably never came out. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he wanted to say. Now, who he running it by? Who is in his corner that he can trust? You know what I mean? That might be like, nah, Kanye, not that. You know what I'm saying? Do we got a counselor man around him right now that's kind of like helping him kind of not say the things he say or not? Or are they just yes men and whatever you want to do, Kanye? You know what I'm saying? So we don't know that either.
You mini ID, y'all got something to say?
No. You talking about Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't know what
you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to have something to say.
Well, I don't know what to think about Kanye, my nigga. Every time I say he can't surprise me,
he surprised you
every year. So I don't know. And then the only thing that I really can identify with him right now is the whole kid thing and what he could be going through with, them putting structure on him seeing his kid and shit like that. Because I understand that. I had to go through that for a little time period. Besides that, the red hat, the Trump shit, that kind of threw me off, and I was just like, I don't know who this guy is. I remember even J. Cole at the time made a song about him, and I was just like, yeah. When Jake that song about him, I was just like, yeah. You know what I mean? Where's the Kanye?
False prophets.
Yeah. Where's the Kanye that said Bush don't like black people and shit like that? That was the Kanye that was. I don't know. It just was so disturbing when he like did the whole Trump thing and shit like that. And I was just like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Then I was like, yo, the mental illness is real. And I was just like, yeah. But
I do want to say one thing. About that though, especially with mental illness and how we talk about it too. I do believe in times where people are misdiagnosed for whatever reasons. They're misdiagnosed and they're given medicines that feed into making them crazy because if you get dependent on any drug, you're gonna have some bit of craziness, even if you're not crazy and they give you crazy pills. And I'm all saying this quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? Because crazy is not the correct terminology we should use for shit like that anyway. But if you crazy and they giving you the crazy pills and you taking them consistently and you stop taking them, yeah, you gonna trick. They're gonna be like, oh, he ain't been taking his meds. Well, any fucking medicine you take that consistently will probably make you be erratic if you don't take it.
Yeah, you have a chemical imbalance. Anytime you putting something inside of you and then you stop, you're gonna have withdrawals.
Think about how many kids they prescribed Ritalin for when they was children, but they shouldn't have Ritalin. You know what I'm saying? All those kids weren't fucking crazy. They was kids.
Has any of y'all ever had kids on Ritalin?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I never had a kid on. Oh, yo, who you about to say?
I never had a kid on, but I went to school with kids. I went to school with kids, and they ain't no better than mine.
Man, my daughter.
Go ahead, ID.
I was just about to say, like, yo, one time I was going for a job and I needed some piss. So I asked my homeboy, I needed some piss. And he was like, yo, let me get my little brother. Went to go use the little brother Gucci. So, they called back like, yo, say you take Ritalin pills. You need a doctor's prescription. I was like, yo, why you ain't tell me that your little bro, you feel me? I wouldn't have did all that. So that's the story. That's